I've been posting YouTube videos for 8 years now. I started posting them when I was 16, 2 years after my diagnosis of lupus at the age of 14. I wanted to share my story. I wanted to be heard and find people that I could relate to, and it turned out to be much bigger than that. It's been 10 years of lupus, and it's been a struggle. There's been ups and downs, and today I want to talk to you about what it's like having lupus. And it's not going to make sense because, for one, it's different for everyone. Everyone with lupus has a different story. We have different symptoms, go through different things. We have different support systems, different lives. I came from a family where both of my parents are very supportive, and that's essentially what I think helped me grow and live my life despite lupus. Being diagnosed at such a young age, it's important to have that support, but some people don't. I remember very few things leading up to my diagnosis. I started noticing my feet were turning white when I get in the shower because they're cold. My hands were turning purple. I was starting to struggle during basketball practice. I would get really weak. I'd wake up in the mornings in so much pain, and I even remember going on a tournament and telling the girls in my room that, hey, you guys are gonna get to see what it's like when I wake up, how weak I am. I remember saying this, and I had no idea I had lupus. In my mind, I thought I was healthy, but I don't know what I was thinking those pains were. I thought I was normal. I thought I was weak. And then I got weaker, and soon enough I couldn't walk upstairs. I needed help. I couldn't participate in PE. I was just a mess. And as soon as I got to the doctor, things went fast. And diagnosing lupus can be incredibly difficult, but for me, my ANA was soaring, and that's the blood test one of them used to diagnose, and I had swollen joints. They were incredibly swollen. You can't fully see, but they're usually a little bit swollen every day. It's just how it is. Muscle weakness. I had the Raynaud's, fever, all of that. So it was 5 to 6 weeks maybe, and I was diagnosed with lupus. I can't tell you much about my experience with lupus at that young of an age anymore. For that, you'd have to watch my older videos. I can talk to you about now. I'm 25, and I try my best. I'm on social media, and I do my videos on here, and everyone sees me as an inspiration or tells me that, and that feels great. But I'm not always strong. I have my weak moments. Last year I was really sick with costochondritis, and it put me out for months. I no longer connect with friends I used to because I was so sick during that time. I never went out. I never did anything, and now all of a sudden, I'm feeling a little better, but it's still, you have to decide where your energy goes. And for me, my energy could only go towards work at that time. Even that was a lot. But I made it through, and you will too. After going through that and just being so weak and in so much pain, I'm talking pain where you should call 911 type pain, but you don't, because that's your life. That's what you're always in pain. So when your pain's at a 9 and it's the same thing that keeps happening over and over again and the tests come clear, that's your life. You just deal. And doing that for 3 months straight, it does something to you mentally, and I can tell that as a person I changed a lot. I think no matter who you are, if you go through something traumatic, whether it be an illness or losing someone or anything, it changes you. And I can only remember my life with lupus, but I know that when I got really sick there, it just changed so much of me. So living with lupus, it's an everyday thing. You're never given a break. It doesn't just go away. You're always in some type of pain. Some days are better than others, and you just learn how to live with it. You learn ways that you can save your energy. You make sure you plan everything out. You avoid the sun, and essentially it leads to more anxiety and mental health issues, but you learn to deal with that too. And I like to tell others who are recently diagnosed that, it doesn't get easier, but it does, because you adjust and you learn how to live with it. You adjust to the way of life, when in the beginning you don't know what the heck you're doing. It's like anything in life, except this is an illness and it's something that's going to be lifelong. Well, I think my memory card wants me to stop talking. I do overtalk. I hope my words made sense, and I need to get out of this tunnel vision mood now, because a lot of times when you think and talk about lupus, you fall into that hole where you're just thinking about that, and I have to pull myself out of that. It's very important to not dwell on the bad in any situation, and living with lupus is not a good thing, but you adjust, you learn, and you prosper. You figure out how you can make the best of your situation. And that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get on with my day. I just wanted to share my thoughts with that. And please, in the comments below, let me know your experience, and if you feel that you can relate to this. Also, like the video and share if I didn't say that already. And thank you for watching. Bye.